club this week, and I came across a Bible verse that was so horrific, so appalling, that I wanted to share it and talk about it here, but I was worried that if I did, the video might actually get removed for violating community guidelines. So I'm going to have to be very careful in how I present this information, but I think it needs to be shared. Now, our passage comes from Jeremiah 13, starts up here somewhere, but we're going to scroll down right. It's important to note that this is the Lord declaring, so this is directly from the lips of God. Declares the Lord, because you have forgotten me and trusted in false God, I will pull up your skirts over your face so that your shame may be seen. Do you guys know what that means? Like, it's kind of obvious, right? God is literally saying, because you worship someone else, I am going to sexually assault you. I'm going to lift up your skirt.
You guys can go see the rest of her video on her page. But it makes so much sense why you put your back to the rest of the verse. And I heard the rest of your video. You said that we're going to comment and talk about how you took it out of context. You did. First of all, if your back wasn't in the way and you continue to read, you would see that he's talking about Jerusalem. This is literally metaphorical in the most literal sense. But you knew we were going to say that, didn't you? So you're already trying to cover your tracks to make it seem like that you dotted every I and crossed every T. But nevertheless, he's talking about Jerusalem. He's not talking about a single human. And what's the reason he does this? Well, because Jerusalem metaphorically wants to do that anyways. So he essentially just gives her over to what she wants. You don't have to agree with God. I would encourage you to, but you don't have to agree with him. You're going to have to stand before him one day. And you can't run, you can't hide, you can't duck. There's nothing that you're going to be able to do. And you're going to see why he's God. The very sun that exists that you can't even look into with your bare eyes. You're going to see the one who created that. And you're going to understand why he's good. Because you have forgotten me and trusted in falsehood. He then goes ahead and he talks about exposure so that Jerusalem can be ashamed because of all the wicked things that she did. This is righteous judgment upon a nation that forgot God. Verse 27, I have seen your adulteries and your lustful names, your harlotry. Literally, he's just giving Jerusalem over to what she's been doing already. The same context would be this. Let's say there's a married couple. The husband walks in, he sees his wife cheating. So he kicks both of them out. She doesn't have anything on. So now she's going to be walking around like that ashamed because of what she did, because she put herself in that position. God's literally just given the nation what she wanted. This is why in Ezekiel it talks about giving one over to the idol of their heart. Literally, if you want something bad enough, God will give it to you. That's the context of this verse. And for those of you that like content like this, hit follow for more. The final 3 days of this month, my wife and I were teaching a detailed course on spiritual warfare, how demons possess people, how they gain control of one's mind, and more. Go to my bio to join, click the Eventbrite link, and then click where it says get tickets. The deadline's this week.